The Redbull Stratos exhibit is located in the Weston Family Innovation Center here at the Science Center. This exhibit is the spirit of innovation and engineering, and also the spirit of what humans can achieve when pushed to their limits.
Since I was young, I always looked up to people who did something extraordinary. I mean, if you look at the Wright brothers, when they were trying to launch a plane in Kitty Hawk, everybody's looking at these guys like, what's that for, We're humans, they do not fly. And they were willing to put their life on the line for their idea, and we all have the benefit for this. When I started skydiving at the age of 16, I just wanted to skydive because I like that kind of feeling, You kind of feel like you're flying. And all those skydivers, they always looked up to Joe Kittinger, who set the benchmark in skydiving with the highest, fastest, and longest free fall back in the 60s. And I thought, why should I not be the one who's breaking his record? Been working so hard for 5 years, all this, the tears, all the sweat, we dropped the ball many times, we picked it up again. Then you're finally standing there on the actual day, and the whole world is watching, and you're standing there, and you can see the curve of the earth. You looked up, you can see black sky. And then I did this one step forward, not knowing what's coming. What happens to a human person at the speed of sound? Nobody had an answer. Half of the scientists said, you're gonna flat spin. The only thing that we didn't know is how fast and how violent. And it took me almost 50 seconds, a very violent spin, to stop that spin. And from that moment on, to be honest, I really had time to enjoy the flight. And I was so happy when I opened my parachute that this whole thing is over finally.
Down on the earth, safely.
I broke the speed of sound as the first person in history. That puts me in a very comfortable chair for the rest of my life. And we don't really care about other people breaking the records or something, because records are meant to be broken.
Redbull Stratos, the idea of jumping from high altitude, is the pinnacle of any parachutist. But more importantly, it's about space tourism, about companies that are looking at how to put people into space and how do we bring them back.
There was an incredible amount of very important scientific data that was collected using this equipment, and so it's really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get a chance to see these up close.
For the people coming to visit the exhibit, they'll be able to see the capsule that actually went to altitude, learn a little bit about the physics of how things work.
People will see what once thought to be impossible, it can be done, that we can explore and break barriers and understand more, and that's facilitated by science, innovation, and technology.
Felix's jump was a huge achievement. He was really able to spark the imagination of the entire world with this jump.
And one of the biggest inspirations for us throughout the program is not only the science that we got, but the inspiration to the kids for thinking about the future, about their involvement in science, education, and math.
And I think we definitely did something that makes future space explorations much safer.